I have to say, it smells amazing right here in the kitchen. Paula Roy joining us, Ottawa at Home magazine, food editor, great blogger as well. So great to have you here on the show.
Great to be here.
This is it's getting me into that holiday feel, just being in this environment, having these scents coming through. And you're saying this is a wonderful way to entertain, but also as wonderful gift ideas for people.
That's right. I'm all in favor of gift cards. They're great, but sometimes it's a very thin gift. You hand over an envelope with a card and you just think, wow, that's not very eye-catching. These are some ideas of really simple things to make in your own kitchen that you can bundle up with a gift card or attach to a CD, anything that you just want to make a gift more special. Or if your kids want to give gifts to their friends, you don't want them spending 20 bucks a friend. That's too much. So they could actually make a lot of these things themselves and give them to their friends, and they feel really good about that.
I think that's the best part, right? Is that people want to know that you've made an effort. But even though the gift card is maybe what they actually really want, this says something and it adds a little personality to it.
Absolutely.
So this smells amazing. Can we start with the scent?
Absolutely.
Awesome.
I call this Simmering Sensations, and it is on my blog. They'll be putting the link up shortly. The first pot, you can lift that up and have a little sniff. It's dried orange slices, and I can show those here in their dry state, along with cardamom seeds and whole cloves. And you just dry the orange slices in the oven, really simple.
Stop right there. So what do you, thin sliced on orange?
Quarter-inch slice, and lay them out on a cookie sheet on a rack, and about an hour at 200 degrees, and they get all nice and dry. They're all hard.
So no seasoning, nothing?
Nothing. And then the scent that you're really getting, a little bit of the orange oil, because a lot of it stays in the rind, but it's mostly these spices. And I really like the cardamom because it's a bit of a different scent. It's not like that fake pine scent that sometimes people associate with Christmas.
Where would you pick this up?
Health food stores are really great, but even any bulk spice place, you might be able to find it as well. I got these at Cardish Natural Foods on Bank Street, and they stay fresh really, really long, and they're super inexpensive. So you would package up about that much, 2 orange slices and a little handful of the seeds, and it's good to go. And then in the other pot, we've got apple slices done the same way, sliced thinly across the apple with cinnamon sticks, and that's a really great traditional aroma of Christmas that people really enjoy.
And you were saying too, even making these and bagging them and having that in the presentation when you're giving a gift is wonderful.
That's right.
All right, other snacks.
Other snacks. This is my family's favorite. We call it Zesty Snack Mix, and it's just cereal. I use Crispix and goldfish crackers and pretzels, and you mix it with dry ranch dressing mix and dill and a little bit of vegetable oil, and it's just zippy and tasty and really great. Oh, it's never too early for Leanne to have a pretzel. There we go.
Steak right now.
So they're just really tasty, and no bake, no fuss, no muss, so kids can make it completely themselves, which is really neat.
That's really good.
Next up is a new favorite of mine, and everybody loves caramel corn. It's really big these days. This has marshmallows in it just to make it a little bit more interesting, and you don't have to cook the syrup over the stove, which you have to do with a lot of caramel corn, which makes it really dangerous for kids. This is a microwave cook thing. So you just melt butter, sugar, marshmallows, drizzle it over cooked popcorn, and you're good to go.
That's it. Now, speaking of the popcorn, you have found that really you don't need to buy the expensive packaging.
That's absolutely right. Microwave popcorn, you can make it yourself. Ordinary lunch bag, about a 1/4 cup of popcorn, and then all I do is fold the top down and seal it with masking tape, which is microwave safe. And then when I'm going to give it to someone, I write the directions on it. Just says 1.5 to 2 minutes in the microwave. I found these great bags at the dollar store that actually say popcorn on them, and they're microwave safe as well. So you could package up a couple of those along with some seasoning. Here I've got a cinnamon and sugar mix for people who like sweet popcorn, and you can also do a Tex-Mex mix. This is actually low sodium taco seasoning package dumped into a bottle. Really simple. And you can get these jars at the dollar store, 3 for $1. They're really cheap. If you know someone really likes Indian food, you could do sort of a curry, cumin kind of combination. Anything that you think people like. You could do Italian with different herbs and so on. And it just makes a great little package together.
I love that, and you know the person, you know their flavors that they like, and you're doing it probably on a much better budget too. When you can get all of these, well, we all know Dollarama is like the best store ever.
Absolutely.
So you can do a lot of things. Okay, and very quickly, let's hit on these.
These are maple roasted almonds with a little bit of sea salt on them. Really, really flavorful. Great with cocktails. Also great with a cheese plate. And these are honey spice pecans. Super yummy. Over here we have my go-to cookie. It's called an old-fashioned ginger cookie, and the recipe for those is on my blog. Foolproof. You can make them ahead of time. Don't make bad Christmas cookies. If you don't have a great Christmas cookie recipe,
Don't do it.
Go with your go-to cookie. People will be much happier.
Take that from a food editor. She's saying that if you're not good, you need to have that signature cookie. A lot of these recipes and these ideas based on the blog as well, which is listed on the bottom of your screen. And we're going to get into packaging and kind of different ways of kind of doing the presentation with Paula in just a little bit.